Hello guys, welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and as you can see we have the all new 2017 Mini Countryman Cooper S All 4 today. So, brand new car. And let's start with a lap around the car. I think it actually looks pretty good. I think it looks very chunky, funky and chunky. That's how I want to describe it. So Mini, if you want to use that, you can contact us at info@autotop.nl for some licensing deals, because this is genius. Funky and chunky. Countryman S. We have it in thunder grey with a lot of black accents. So black bumper, black wheels, black mirrors. Those lines across the hood, black roof, these handles, which are, I think, part of the all 4 exterior pack. 2 exhaust steps, of course. I think this is the all 4 exterior pack as well. Cooper S, so it has a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 192 horsepower and 280 Newton meters. So 0 to 100 kph should be possible in 7.2 seconds. Top speed 222 kilometers an hour. So we'll get to the driving later. Let us know, what do you think about the looks of this car? I think it looks really cool. I really like the front, which is quite straight, with this big grille. Still Mini. I mean, you can't really call this a Mini anymore. This is a Maxi. And let me show you some options we have on this car. So if you open this, you have the boot, which is not that big actually, but it's okay. But we have this picnic bench here. So if you get this and then pull this out, and you can put it over the rear bumper with a Mini logo, and it's leather and it has a cushion. So this is about 130 euros, this little piece. They always know how to make money at Mini. But it's pretty cool, because when you get back from a walk or something and you can just sit here and change your shoes. It's a nice touch, and it's really Mini. So I think they did good. So another thing we have is an adjustable rear seat. So this slides forward, and the other side as well, obviously. And you can flatten these as well. So now the boot space should have increased, but we did find one issue, is that there's just a gap now. So if our tripod would be in here, it would go down there. So that's not ideal, but it is handy. Let me put them back. And let's go for a drive. It will give me the opportunity to tell you some stuff about driving this car and about the interior. Okay, so let's start in the interior. We have a very nice interior, I think. These seats are the sport seats, so that's also an option. And the leather is satellite gray, the color. And I really like it together with the exterior thunder gray, actually. Also with this stitching and this little line, looks really good. The center console is new as well, with these new heater things, and the colors change, of course, which I think is ridiculous, but there might be people out there who like that. We have a John Cooper Works steering wheel, which is really cool, and a head-up display. So this is not the same system you get in a BMW. Practically everything is, so the iDrive menu is new, but it's, you know, it's still an iDrive menu. Especially when you get to the settings, you can really see that this is BMW. But the head-up display isn't. So if I turn it off, the little screen goes down, and when I switch it on, there it comes. So you have this little glass screen which your information is projected on, but it's quite low down. And if I change these settings, I can get a digital, oh, there it was, digital speedo, and I have this analog one. So I have 1, 2, 3 speedometers, and they are all in eyesight. So if I want to look at the head-up display, I still have to take my eyes off the road down. While at BMW you can just look straight ahead and you can see it in the corner of your eye, which I think is a lot better, but you know, can't be all as good as BMW. So we have an automatic gearbox. You can also get a manual. This is an 8-speed, which I think this car needs. It's sort of a small SUV, so I don't really think a manual would be right for this car, especially the way this car will be used. So let's go into the menu, because there is a big difference when it comes to the looks of this system. I think it's really cool with all those different colors and stuff. And when I open a menu, you get this little mini, but I can, where is it, mini country timer. So I'm a street cruiser, and we have the heartbeat of the Mini right there, and this is also a touchscreen, which is really nice, I think. And you can set your times for Cliff Champ. Don't know what that is. But I think this looks really cool. I think they did a great job, because it really feels like, you know, funky, as a Mini should. I wonder if this would change if you would go off-road, because now it says street cruiser, and this of course is an all-4, so you should be able to go off-road a little bit. Okay, so driving this Mini Countryman, it's quite a large car, and we have the Cooper S, so we have firmed up suspension, which I think is great. It's not too firm. It's not firm like in a regular Mini or in a Clubman, but it is noticeably firmer than its competitors, or for example an X1. You know, Mini still has to convey their philosophy of a sporty brand. So okay, so power wise, this has just as much horsepower as a regular Mini Cooper S, which I don't really understand. I would have thought, you know, this is much heavier, about 350 kilograms, and I would have expected them to beef it up a little bit, because this weighs 1500 kilograms and a regular Mini weighs, I think, 1150, and they have the same power. So of course this is going to feel a little bit slower, and I don't want to say underpowered, but but it's, I don't know, it's not really satisfying. And we get the sound through the speakers. I mean, it's quick, don't get me wrong, but is it fast? No. It does handle well. Steering is really nice. Grip is really great. So it is quite expensive. I can't speak for other countries, of course, but I can tell you that this car starts at around 40,000 euros here, and this one costs 63, which is quite a lot of money. But you know, it does feel really like a premium car. It feels bigger than you would expect from the outside, so that's always a good feeling. It does, however, still keep that mini feeling of just throwing it into a corner. I know it doesn't handle as well as a regular Mini, but I mean, for a little SUV, this is really great. So we have this ring down here, which we know from earlier Minis, and we can go from green to mid, which is a balanced setting, so sort of like comfort, and sport. And we can activate the sport display, which you also get in BMW, but it's really different. It's really cool looking, and yeah, I like that they really tried to design everything so it would be, you know, a little bit weird but cool. So you can also get a Cooper version, which has a 1.5 liter engine, and they got rid of the one version, which is great because I think that would be grossly underpowered. You can also get a diesel version, a Cooper D, and you can get a Cooper SD, which has 190 horsepower, so around the same as this one, but it has 400 Newton meters of torque. So, you know, if you are going to drive a lot with this car, I would definitely recommend getting a diesel, getting the SD, because you still have that sporty exterior. You would also get the upgraded suspension. And it is nearly as quick as this one, so that one does 7.4 seconds to 100 kph, and this one 7.2, so that's not too bad. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, you can subscribe up here. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for @AutoTopNL and you will find us. Thanks, guys. We will see you at the next one. Bye.